Jerry from Green Garden Academy. What's your name?
My name is ZAYN.
Okay. And what is the name of the country origin that you come from?
I'm from Pakistan, but I live in Dubai, in UAE.
Okay. And what's your expectation about the community before you arrived?
I heard from people before that you guys are very welcoming, but I was still surprised by how open your arms were when you guys let us in. It was amazing, and I felt like completely astonished by the level of acceptance and tolerance you guys showed us when we came. Complete tourists, and we had no idea about your culture, and you still explained to us everything while holding our hands along the way.
Okay. And what has been your ex- experience here in terms of the school?
The school is a very amazing place. In our school, we have senior secondary school as well. But here, even with just the junior secondary school, you guys have done so much. Like you have so many grade one classes, grade two classes, and Mr. Cleophas, it's obvious how much he loves this school with the Savior program for kids who need it, and just how much he's accommodated every single type of student here. It's amazing. I really love this school.
And what about the community?
The community is even better, of course. Even when we would take a bus ride from our where we were staying to here, there would be people saying hello, greeting us, and all of that. And I don't think I had one bad interaction with any of the locals this time. It was amazing. I love this community.
And what about the environment?
The environment, I know some of the other people might say that it's hot, but it's like where I come from, where it's hot, it's humid, and it was perfectly fine for me. It was really enjoyable.
And what do you feel that the school should do different? What do you think is the solution to the challenges?
Mm. I personally think that the school is doing a lot very well. One thing I'd like, one thing I'd say is that would be like a cherry on top. You could say is definitely leaning towards more technology use of technology. At least a lot of the schools where I studied from, technology is a big part of it. We were working on that earlier today, getting all of your laptops and stuff set up, and we'll be teaching your teachers how to use them, how to use Google Classroom, stuff like that. And you might see more of us because we'll be leading a tutoring club. So yes, I hope that you guys use more technology because that's the way forward.
And what is your one takeaway point? What new thing have you learned?
Ugali.
Ugali.
Where I come from, I know it's a weird answer, but it was such an interesting thing because normally you have stuff with rice or bread. I've never seen something like that before. It was really interesting. And other than that, one other thing I found really interesting is how you guys have two schools, one for senior secondary and one for junior secondary. But other than that, I wasn't too I think just the level of education was a surprise because it was a lot higher than frankly what I expected. It was significantly better, and it was a very pleasing experience.
And what impact do you think you are leaving behind?
As I just said, we wanted to start a tutoring club as a connection between our school and your school. But other than that, as what do you mean leaving back? As in stuff that my influence on the school or something? Okay. Other
And
than that, I think more so the school has influenced me as a person because it has really shown me a different perspective to what I've seen because I've been living in Dubai my whole life. I've been blessed to live there my whole life, and it's a very different experience to hear. But this, I can't say it was a worse experience. Frankly, I think it was a better experience being here because of how connected everyone is. The students aren't on their phones all the time, which is a big problem in our school. And just as a whole, you guys felt more like a connected community than what I expected.
okay, and do you have any touching story you can share?
Hmm. The problem is that there's too many to remember, so I can't tell you just one. My favorite ones was just there. I taught one of your classmates how to use the camera I brought along with me, and he took before taking a photo of anyone else, he took a selfie with him and me, which is a very nice gesture. Other than that, what else? I think other than the touching, it's just that as a whole, you guys were just constantly there for us. When we were doing when we were building the wall the first couple days, your the savior students, the girls, they were helping us throughout. Every other day, you guys were helping us. Um, it was just as a whole, just such a wholesome experience.
I would like to say thank you for your cooperation.
No
See you
problem.
next time.
Thank you.
Okay,
I hope to
bye.
come next time.
Okay.